Watch, cop loses it, break girl's jaw for wearing headphones in a library. A mother has filed a lawsuit after a Lakewood officer was caught on video brutally assaulting her child in the library for no apparent reason. The innocent girl was left with a broken jaw after the massive officer slammed her to the ground with all his weight on top of her. By Matt Agarist, June 6, 2017. Cleveland, OH. A mother has filed a lawsuit after a Lakewood officer was caught on video brutally assaulting her child for no apparent reason. The entire incident, according to the lawsuit, was over her wearing headphones. Sabrina Robinson filed a lawsuit this week, alleging that Officer Kevin Jones with the Lakewood Police Department violated her daughter's civil rights when he grabbed her for no reason, put her in a headlock, smashed her face into the book cart on the way out, slamming her down and leaving her bleeding out on the concrete steps of the library. As Cleveland.com reports, the lawsuit, filed Monday in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Ohio, also alleges that the city of Lakewood failed to train its officers how to treat children with dignity and respect, and that Jones and other officers failed to provide medical care to the girl as she lay bleeding on the front steps of the library. As parents, we expect that our children will be safe at a public library and that library employees will protect them from violence, not attack them, the family's attorney, Subodh Chandra, said in a news release. According to the complaint, the 17-year-old girl and her 11-year-old brother are frequent visitors to the library. The girl was listening to music on her cell phone, using her headphones, when Officer Jones approached her to turn it down, according to the lawsuit. At this point, the girl got up and moved to a chair by her little brother and started watching videos on her laptop through her headphones, this time, sharing one headphone with her brother. Read more, DJ charged with disorderly conduct for playing FKTHA police in a bar. Jones, who seemingly had it out for the girl, then approached her again and demanded she take her feet off the chair in front of her. The girl immediately complied. The video then shows Jones continue to harass the 17-year-old from across the room until he walked back to her, stood over the top of her, and demanded she leave the library. According to the lawsuit and the video, when the girl stood up, Jones wouldn't move out of the way to let the girl leave. Even when she said, "Excuse me," the abusive officer continued to intimidate and block her from leaving. With no justification, Jones then grabs the girl by the neck and hurls her toward the front of the library. A little boy in the video becomes clearly frightened and runs away as the officer almost plows the girl directly into him. As we can see in the video, and according to the lawsuit, after smashing the girl into various obstacles on the way out of the library, the cop then gets her outside and falls on top of her with all his weight. She fell face first with him on top of her, snapping her jaw with the impact. The cop then left her out on the front steps of the library like an animal as he waited for responding officers to arrive. Instead of calling for an ambulance to help the clearly injured girl, Jones and the other officers laughed about clocking off early, according to the suit. One of the officers went so far as to tell the poor girl to stop bleeding on the concrete and move to the grass instead. Read more, video, cop kills wife in front of other cops, waves gun around, not killed by fellow cops. After breaking her jaw and laughing at her while she suffered, the girl was finally taken to Cleveland Clinic where she was treated for a broken jaw. Jones told the girl's mother, Sabrina Robinson, that her daughter was mouthing off to him and refused to leave, according to the lawsuit. However, as the video clearly shows, this is not the case. The officer was also wearing a body camera which shows the same scenario from his perspective. The entire scene unfolded in front of the girl's 11-year-old brother, who now, like his sister, is scared to death of returning to the library. As for Officer Jones, he was found, in an internal investigation, to have used excessive force when dealing with the teen who'd done nothing wrong. The department noted that he should have de-escalated the situation rather than immediately assault the girl as seen in the video. Image, http://pixel.watch/QT7. Jones was found in violation of the department's use of force policy, yet he still remains on the force, according to the lawsuit. For more evidence that policing in America is getting increasingly violent, take a scroll through our archives, here.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.